We're going to do a brief video on gold technical analysis, and we've got a daily chart here for you of gold futures on COMEX exchange. The symbol's GC. This is a daily chart with a 5-day moving average in green, a 20-day moving average in red, and a 200-day moving average in blue. This chart's from yesterday. It hasn't updated yet for today. Today's the October 4th, and the gold is trading today at 1738 is the high, 1704 is the low. That puts us right about here, and you can see we're well above the 20-day moving average and about halfway to the distance of the 200-day moving average. So gold is still in a bear market, started in a bear market back here in June of 22 and has been in a bear market essentially ever since. We've come in and put a low in here just the other day on this contract of 1622, and we're rallying up from that, as I said, close to the $1740 level today. We're basically now in a position where we're above the 20-day moving average. We're getting close to moving the 5-day moving average above the 20-day, but we're still below the 200-day moving average. So the net of all that is we're looking at a possibility of gold going as high as 1750 here, but it's probably not going to do it in one straight run. Probably going to top out here around the 1740 level, come back down to about the 1710-ish level, maybe something like that. And if it catches support where the 5-day is above the 20-day and the 20-day and the 5-day are both up and the price is above all of it, we could get a rally up to 1750 in gold. Once we get to 1750, we'll take a hard look at it and see how it looks from a trading perspective. But a rally to 1750 is probably going to get us an ultimate test of gold at close to 1800, probably by the end of October, or maybe a little bit longer. It depends. Gold, you can see it tends to rally pretty good here. It rallied about $45 here in a very short period of time, about 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. So we could easily get a good move and approach this 1755, 1765 level, but we need to go up a little bit further, come back down, as I said, and then rally up to that. I think that it's very aggressive to say we'll be challenging the 200-day moving average before early November, but it could happen if we get some really good movements behind gold. I don't see that happening. I see much more likely we approach a 1760 level-ish somewhere after an initial rally, a decline, and then up to 1760. Of course, keep in mind, if we do not get prices above and keep them above the 5 and the 20-day moving average, they're going to drop back down here to about 1660, 1670, and challenge and see if we can get some buying for a setup to try it again. So that's where we are with that. Let's take a look and see what RBAM research says. We put out algorithmically generated gold prices every morning before 7 a.m. We have 1, 2, 5, 10, and 20-day hold periods. And today we're showing a short for 1681. Now 1681 is significantly below the market. The low for today is 1704. And that's just basically the way this algorithm works. Sometimes it's going to put a short price below the market, and if it hits it, then you short it, and you're essentially selling down. But we have not hit that price yet. We have hit some of these higher longer term hold prices. Again, the low is 1704, the high is 1738. So your 20-day, your 10-day, and it looks like your 5-day probably could have made some money this morning trading early. Gold went down early in the session and then has been rallying since this morning. So you probably could have made some money trading some of those either in the overnight session or early this morning. But that's where we are now. Keep in mind, these you get in, assuming your own analysis says it's a good idea, get out at the end of the trading day, just before it closes at 1, 2, 5, 10, and 20 days. But you take your profits as soon as you get them. So if you got some profits this morning, even in a 20-day, you take them. Even in a 5-day, you take them today, and so forth. That's how these work. We have these available for 190 stocks. The major forex pairs, BTC, crypto, and the most liquid futures, including gold, all at rbamresearch.com. There's a link in the description below. You just follow it over there. No credit card, no costs whatsoever. You just sign up with your email address and get them free. If you like this video, please click the like button. If you want to subscribe, please do that as well. If you have some comments, we'd love to hear from you in the comments section below. And keep in mind, everything you've seen on here, including our analysis and our entry prices, are for entertainment purposes only. You should always do your own analysis. Can't use our information for anything but entertainment. And you definitely do trade at your own risk.